Shalom, TaNaKh wisdom. The model prayer in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9 to 13. We have it. If you go to the website, it's one of the pages there. You can download this. We have it written, transliterated, and translated. So I want to read that for you. I won't impress you on that I know how to speak the Hebrew. I'll just go to the concrete translation. Okay? Matityahu, chapter 6, verse 9 to 13. To establish, thus you will pray. The prayer, palal, is judge and mediate. So judge yourself first, remove the planks out of your eye, and then you can see how to mediate for others. This is what Yeshua said, okay? For us to pray. Our Father, who is in the heavens, your name, identity, character, is prepared for tasks. It will come. Your kingdom, it will be done. Your will, your express desire. Like it is in the heavens, established in the earth. So the beginning of that prayer totally removes any selfish motives from the reason by which you came to him. Your kingdom come, your will be done, as it is in the heavens, established in the earth. How? Through us, through you, through me. Remember, Yeshua said, he established the kingdom, and he said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And you know that Yahweh has no enemies. Yeshua defeated and bound the dragon, that serpent of old called the devil and Satan, along with the principalities and powers, the world rulers of this darkness, and the messengers of dysfunction in the heights of the heavens. They're bound. They're defeated. Yahweh has no enemies. So here's the invincibility that we talked about in previous uploads, right? As it is in heaven, established in the earth. And the idea is through us. Wherever we go, your reign is to be established. We are to be vessels of his revealing presence. His reign, as it is in heaven, in the earth. Wherever we are, at our jobs, on our way to our jobs, when we're just enjoying ourselves, at play, whatever. His kingdom is reigning through you. And those who are in your realm of influence are safe because the light of his presence is emanating in and through you. We have to get that. We are invincible. Okay, and then after he accomplishes the prayer about as it is in heaven, established in the earth through us, he goes into all that is in relationship to our appointed portion of bread, give to us today. All that is in relationship to our appointed portion of bread, give to us today. Remember when Yeshua, Matthew 6:33 says, seek first the kingdom of heaven and all of its righteousness, its righting of wrongs or satisfying objective justice, and all these things will be added to you. What you will eat, what you will wear, and where you will sleep. Those things the Father knows that you have need of. But if we prioritize the kingdom through us, right, to manifest his reign in every place, which is righting wrongs against humanity, he promises to meet our basic needs. And then he says, and forgive to us all that is in relationship to our debts or our owing him as we have forgiven, even us, the ones owing us. Notice it's contingent, it's conditional. He will forgive what we owe him as we forgive those who possibly owe us. And then says, and you will not lead us toward a hand of prolonged intensive testing. Now, the traditional one says, lead us not into temptation. We know that the scripture says, Yahweh cannot be tempted, nor does he tempt anyone. He does test us, though. He tests the righteous moment by moment. The Hebrew says, and you will not lead us toward a hand of prolonged intensive testing, except to deliver us from the breaker. Translation says the evil one, but the Hebrew is Ra'ah, Hara, which is the function of that verb root, Ra, is to break. Remember when Yahweh created everything, he said, Tov Me'od, everything is very good. Remember, Tov is the Hebrew word for advanced benefit to man, being healthy and robust, being purposeful, functioning according to design. And the adversary, the enemy, which is to break that which is functioning according to design. So, you will not lead us toward a hand of prolonged intensive testing, except to deliver us from the breaker, from the enemy, from the adversary. So if you're going through a trial that you know Yahweh's testing you, if it's going longer than what you would have it go, know that he is doing it to deliver us from the enemy. Remember, Yahweh told Peter, he says, Peter, the adversary is after you, but I'm praying for you. So Yahweh knows if we have given the adversary leverage in our lives, and he's trying to break that leverage or that stronghold that he has in our lives. And a lot of times he's doing it through testing us. So he doesn't lead us into temptation, but he does test us. And if it's prolonged, it's because he's delivering us from the enemy, the breaker. And then it ends, because to you is the kingdom and the overpowering strength and the distinguishing adornment to hidden eternities. Amen. We rely and depend on that truth. So, like I said, the transliteration is there, plus the concrete translation. You can download that on the descriptions below from the website. Shalom, TaNaKh Wisdom.